Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and today we're going to take a look at BenQ's ScreenBar e-reading lamp. Let's go ahead and check it out. Now, having a good lamp in your computer area is really important, at least it is to me. And one of the things I look for is something that's not going to take up a lot of space. Matter of fact, my current stand-up desk has no lamp because I don't want something on my desk taking up a lot of clutter. I also have some other stations where we do some gaming and whatnot, and again, there's no lamp. So all we're using is overhead lighting in order to be able to see what we're doing. But as many of you, your desk serves double duty. You do maybe go through bills, you may be reading some documentation, some paper printed materials, some mail, and you find yourself that you're using your computer light, the screen itself, as your light source to light the area that you're in. Now I'm here in a studio, so I have overhead lighting that's coming down, as you can see, because you can see by the shadow, but you don't have that benefit when you're using your computer. So the ScreenBar really addresses that by providing this bar that you see here that's going to illuminate downward and address your reading needs. Let's check it out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get notified when new videos become available. Now, before doing the unboxing, let's talk about some of the features that you're going to find. First thing, remember, we want something that's low profile, something that's not going to have or take up a lot of room on your desk, regardless of the desk type that you have. And the neat thing about this specific reading bar is that it does have an ambient light sensor that we're going to see in a second that is going to auto adjust the light based on what's going on in the area that you're using it. So the second thing that I really like about it, and you're going to see that right here, is that it is USB powered. And I have to give that a super thumbs up because I'm a neat freak when it comes to cable management, and even though sometimes my cables become very unruly, having something like this where I don't have to plug into a wall outlet that can go either into a hub or to my monitor is a definite plus. The other thing that you can do is you can adjust the color. So you have 8 color temperatures that you can work with, and you can also adjust a hue, and that's going to allow you to give you even more flexibility when it comes to the color temperature. So we're going to see how all that works. Let's do the unboxing and see what's included. Alright, so typically I just take the products out of the box and I lay them out for you so you can see what's in the unboxing. But I had to pause for this one as soon as I did the unboxing or removed the cover because it is so well organized. I don't really see this often. So notice how you have described here, here's your bracket, here you have your USB cables, and then you have your lamp, and it's describing each one of the components that you have here. So a lot of thought has been put into this case, and I really appreciate it when a company does that. So let's go ahead and remove each one of these pieces, and we'll go through each of them. So you can see here, it's really small. So the length is a decent length. So you don't have to have a super large monitor. Let's move it over here so you can see it from side to side from the ruler length here. And it's also very thin. So, maybe just an inch wide and also high. So really nice thin profile. Like the matte finish to it, it has kind of like a satin matte to it. So it's very well done, and you can see all the LEDs down here. We'll put it in an angle so you can see those. You do have, this is the mounting bracket, and it's a weighted bracket. So as this connects to the back of your monitor, or you place it on top of your monitor, it's going to pull back like this so that it keeps the actual LED lamp in its appropriate position. The other thing that's going to happen, because of the weighted system and how this works in this area right here, you're not going to have the light reflecting on the monitor itself, which is important because you want to improve the reading surface of the area around you, but you don't want to ruin your viewing surface on your monitor and having glare. So that's going to help with this. So this is a weighted system, and it has cable management. So you can see through here what you'll do is you'll connect your USB. So you'll run the USB cable from behind and it won't show up. And then over here is where the USB will go in, and that is a micro USB port. So let's go ahead and power up the lamp right here so you can see some of the options. Alright, so let's look and see how bright this lamp is. So as soon as I plugged it in, it powered up, and I'm just going to bring this over so you can see that. Just raising it up, and you can see, boy, is that bright. I always get the question about what do the LEDs look like when I'm dealing with lamps. So I'm going to turn this over, so just be wary that it's going to get bright. So we're bringing it so you can see what it would look like. Let's go ahead and do this. It's going to be a little blinding, but right there you can see how bright that is. Bring it down again. So really clean, like the way that looks. Very, very, very bright. Let's go ahead and go over some of the controls here so you can see what you can expect. All right, as you can see here you have several controls that we'll go through, and here's that sensor that is going to basically automatically adjust the lighting based on the light that you have in your home, in your office, wherever you may be using this. If you press, this is all touch sensitive. It's not the type of button that you'll be clicking, but as soon as you press it and you hold it, you'll notice that the intensity is changing and getting brighter. If I remove it and I do it again, the reverse is going to happen, so then it becomes lighter. You can see how it's going down. And then here we'll go ahead and brighten that up again. I'll do the color temperature so you can see the differences in color temperature. I'm just tapping it. And what we'll do is we'll also turn off the studio LED so you can see that a little bit better. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Alright, so what we're going to do is work with the color temperature. So as you can see, it's pretty bright, and we're just going to go through the color temperature. So it goes from a cool blue to a warm yellow. We'll see if that's coming up, and then back to a cool blue to a bright white. You know, here's the intensity again. We're going to lower it so you can see that. I'm going to bring the intensity back up. So pretty bright, really like it. All right, now the last two controls that we see here is, one is to leverage the ambient light sensor, and as soon as you tap it, what it's going to do is it's going to look at, through this sensor, the lighting conditions and then adjust the light. If you press it again, you know, you just go through that kind of adjustment. You can turn it on, you can turn it off, and as soon as you start manipulating any of these, the ambient sensor will go from that little green LED to off, because now you're not using the ambient sensor to give you the appropriate lighting. Alright guys, so this is my setup. We'll go ahead and pan over so you can see I have it in between two monitors, curved monitors, and it balances well, and it does a really nice job of illuminating the area that we're working in. So really satisfied, and it's right now in ambient sensor mode, so I can tell you it's doing a real nice job of illuminating the area that I'm working in, the surface area, and not overlighting the screen, so you can see the screens are on and they don't seem to be overpowered. So real nice job from BenQ. So guys, that concludes our review of the ScreenBar e-reading lamp from BenQ. Make sure you subscribe by smashing that subscribe button, and see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.